Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to a Reacted Tonight, episode 4, movie 4 of A Garden of Sinners. It's Shiki Sunday. That's what we're calling it now. It's Shiki Sunday. Or if I'm late, it's Miki on Monday, okay? So we've got both bases covered. Because, not gonna lie, it's currently Sunday right now, because your boy's already a little late, but, we'll see how it goes. Okay, enough of that. We're gonna start in a different location than we usually start. We're gonna start with, boom, the Discord. You're like, oh my goodness, what is this? It's the Discord! Yippee! Yeah, Discord, the link, find the link. The link's in my links in the YouTube. You know how it works, just trust. But, this is the Garden of Sinners channel. I just wanted to comment a little bit on what some of the yappening that's been going on. Specifically, this is a segment, I'm not sure if it's from chapter 2 or 3, but it's a section from the, what is it, a light novel? I actually don't know exactly what it is, but it's text. It's the text that the movie was adapted from, right? And specifically, there's this line I really like here. So this is Shiki. We're trying to understand Shiki a bit better, okay? Because Shiki do be kind of a crazy person in a lot of ways. And also Fujino is pretty crazy, but specifically, I think what really got brought up in the last chapter was this, idea of the two sides, right, of the boundary, which is the difference between the normal world and the supernatural world, right? And so there's this sentiment that Shiki has here of if only I'd never had the illusion of living a normal life, right? And that's really, I think, something that's happening with Fujino as well, where she wanted to be in that normal life, right, as opposed to murder grind set freaking superpowers mode, right? But for Shiki, I think what I'm kind of pulling from this chunk here is that her relationship with Mikia is kind of what's started to pull her to want to go over the boundary to the non-supernatural side, so to speak, right? And so it's this line, being with him misleads me into thinking I could join that side. Yeah, so it's that kind of sentiment. So what's so crazy about that is that It's weird how, I think it's a pattern that the people on the supernatural side feel trapped there, you know? And so we're in this weird organization where we have someone like Mikia, who's part of the non-supernatural side, but he's interacting with the supernatural, constantly. And then also we have people like Shiki, who's part of this freaking family, the Ryogi clan family, whatever, who's got all this supernatural stuff going on. And then we got people like freaking Fujino that also has something going on that I don't know. I assume hers is also bloodline, right? Oh yeah, because that's what happened with her pain thing, right? Where she got deadened freaking pain sensation because they were trying to, her dad, I think, tried to suppress her twisting ability, right? So that is to say, we're in a really weird, organization space between these two things, between both sides of the boundary, where they intersect constantly. And so it's to me, I'm not even Mikia doesn't even feel like he's that much part of the normal world that much. Low key, you know? He's literally working with crazy yapper lady. What's the yapper lady's name? I always forget. The one that makes the prosthetics. Ayozaki. Yeah, Ayozaki. He's literally working with this person making crazy, weird doll prosthetics, that he's shown specific interest in. He's hanging out with Shiki, who is obviously insane, shout out my girl Shiki, and then interacting with twisting the entire Golden Gate Bridge Andy over, I gotta go save her life because her appendix just got removed. It's how much is he even part of that side anymore, What's even the point of making these lines in the sand for the sides, which is kind of where this little yapping, this line right here I really liked. Perhaps the boundary was empty after all. Yeah, where it's how are we even defining what is and what is not supernatural if especially in this group where we have so much intersection between these two groups, right? And even the bridge breaking, it's bro, normal people want to use that bridge but they can't because LMAO, it got twisted. The supernatural influences the real world, and I would assume kind of vice versa. So it's an entire thing in that regard. I also totally agree with this ending here, right? Of how he's kind of become her anchor. It's kind of a funny thing where I think if she kind of even is lamenting that here in this passage, right? Being like, if I never interacted with him, then I wouldn't have been drawn into this other world. Like these new desires of mine wouldn't have existed. So like I'm kind of getting hoed, right? She's like, oh, if only this didn't happen. If only I never had this illusion hit me. She's like gotten hoed by even getting that information. And so now, like, she's become dependent on him. I would say that's pretty fair. She's become kind of dependent on him because of that. Where like previously, before even meeting him, Shiki was somewhat stable, if not a murderer, but like somewhat, it's not like I don't think she was in the process of self-destructing. It's kind of hard to say because, she definitely wasn't like well in the head, but she's out multiple personality killing people, so it's kind of a hard thing to say. But now that she's with Mikia, it's kind of a situation where she's gotten like a dependency, perhaps. I think it's kind of a perhaps, right? But yeah, we'll just kind of see. She definitely doesn't want to lose him, chapter 1. And then there was this other section. I don't know what did I have to say here? Let me remember this. Oh yeah, there was some, okay, so, lock in. There was some really good stuff here about, the Fujino Shiki, like, conversation between them, which I think didn't make, like, I think it makes more sense reading it here. This kind of, like, Shiki with Fujino, and I kind of was saying this last time a little bit, but I'm more locked in on it now, where it's like, Shiki doesn't want to kill Fujino unless Fujino's in killer mode. You know what I mean? But whenever she's met Fujino the 3 times, right? The first time in the cafe, the second time at the docks, and the third time on the bridge. First 2 times, she's like going up, she's like ready to start a fight, and then she looks at her and she's like, JK, this ain't it. And then the 3rd time, the fight actually goes down, but she can't finish her off because she kind of, it slips away. The Fujino, like, murder mode slips away. And so, it's this weird, like this line kind of, like this. In Fujita's natural state, she's a killer, a paranormal existence that cannot conform to societal values. Even if she twists herself to tune to our channel, there's still a boundary and she will never belong. I mean, that's a pretty crazy line, right? I like the TV analogy. The twist thing fits very well with her thing, because, she do be the twister, not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, could she do testicular torsion? Have fun trying to have kids. But yeah, like, what do we even, like, I guess the question there, this posits the question to me, is that boundary, like, what is the boundary, right? Is there a boundary that will stop someone from ever crossing over, Is this, like, natural bloodlust, kill, paranormal eyes, bloodline situation, like, so strong that one is unable to escape it? Because that's got some, like, crazy broader implications, right? Where, like, one cannot escape their natural state, if it is the case that the boundary cannot be jumped over, then one is not able to control their natural state to the point of belonging where they wish to belong, right? Like, you are bound by your nature type deal. And that's a pretty, big thing to say there. But it does kind of seem that, I would kind of say that since Shiki doesn't, like, I feel like Fujino is semi-successful in acting normal and conforming to societal values, perhaps because she is twisting herself, like, metaphorically. And so I think that might be why Shiki is apprehensive to kill her, where it's like, if Fujino was going full murder mode and was, like, fully locked in on the supernatural side, then I think Shiki would have just shank GG, right? But since Fujino wasn't like that, that's why Shiki didn't and had all that hesitation, which kind of goes to show that the boundary is something that perhaps not perfectly, but can be crossed. That's kind of where I'm at there. It's hard to say, though, bro. It's really hard to say. The show is so weird. It's such a weird show. We're getting a lot more information, though, which I like. Was there something else in here that I wanted to... Oh, the thing about twisting the T was crazy. That, like, the subtle detail and the timing of her movements is really neat. This was kind of sick, where, like, while she's stirring her drink, she's kind of in one mode, and then she stops stirring and she kind of says something else, but this stirring has to do with the twisting. That's cooking, okay? That's actually pretty cooking. I'm super here for that. But yeah, so I think that this kind of idea of Fujino twisting herself into society as a way to cross the border, like I quite like that, and I think that makes a lot of sense with this whole weird supernatural thing they're playing with. Um, so I kind of want to just shout out that, I guess. Let me pull up the actual comments. So there's a tiny bit I wanted to say here. Let me take a pause real quick though and say something else that's not in the comments that I wanted to bring up. There's something I thought about, which is like, okay, what exactly is going on with the Ryogi family, bro? Or even the Asagami family. I guess we kind of got the answer with the Asagami family a little bit, like Fujino's dad, where Fujino's dad didn't want anything to do with her because he saw the writing on the wall and was like, this girl's a problem, not going to deal with that, right? And so that's kind of answered. But I kind of assume, I don't know, but I kind of assume that Shiki's Ryogi parents, clan, whatever, still want her to be the successor, right? I don't know. I assume so because like she was meant to be the successor to them, and then and that was kind of while she was crazy, right? Like killing people, multiple personality type beat. I think all of those things were like involved, and they still wanted her to be the successor. And so there's kind of the question of what are they doing now, right? Because right now she's off, hanging out with Mikia, fighting random people, chasing people down, stabbing supernatural people, like all this crazy stuff. But like they're just like, what's up with the Ryogi family? Is this something they approve of and they're letting her do, or is this something that she's kind of out of their power and they don't want to like impress upon that, or I don't know. I don't freaking know, or is this something they don't like but they are putting up with, or that kind of thing, or like. Yeah, because it's kind of the situation where it's like if you have a person that you want to be the successor for your like lineage or whatever, then you're obviously invested in them and you're going to want to keep track of what they're doing and make sure they're only doing things that you want them to do. However, there might be an element of like, I want them to pop off, do their own thing, top G type behavior. Because in that way it's like, oh, I want them to go off and figure themselves out, figure out how to do things, because independence is an important like trait for a leader. Something like that. So I don't know. It's kind of this point though where it's like there was so much said around that. And maybe this hospital, because I think we're going to the hospital for this next one, right? The kind of preview was saying something like that. I'm not supposed to watch the preview for this one, I'm pretty sure too. But so there's this, I don't know. I'm very intrigued on what the Ryogi family wants or is doing, because right now they just seem to be like the bloodline where she got her superpowers, or like supernatural powers, let's say. And that's kind of, you know what I mean? And they want something out of her, but that hasn't really hoed us yet. So let's see. Let me just boom. I don't know. It's probably already up. The comments. Basically, Pog. Capitalist Shiki is real. I wanted to, this point, I feel like there was a second point I wanted to. Oh yeah, and the lyrics. I'll look at the lyrics because I haven't really looked at the lyrics, but I'll look at the lyrics before this episode. And then this point I thought it's cool. So I didn't quite put this together. This thing where when Fujino bent the bridge, the clairvoyance thing that they mentioned afterwards was making it so that she didn't even have to see the bridge in order to bend it. So she was able to like work on a way different scale because she's not limited by having to see something anymore, which is obviously very dangerous, right? Because then it's like I'm just chilling in my room and then she's like in the living room and she just twists my spine in half. Like that's not exactly a pleasant experience for me or like my well-being, So yeah, I think that's a good piece of information to have, especially because she's still alive, right? Isn't she still alive? Because like Mikia went back in, like called the ambulance or something and went back in, and Shiki gave an emergency appendix removal. So like this could still be an issue here. Yeah, I think there was this kind of point of like she can probably bend someone to death even if the person's on the other side of the world. I would assume that there is like limits to the clairvoyance, but I have no idea. Just in the same way that like the twist power, like I don't know, what's the limits of what she can twist? I mean, that's a good question. I assume there are limits, I guess I'll just say, right? Where like, I mean, there's a speed limit where it's, well, is there? I don't know. Well, yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, there is kind of a limit because it's like this, it's this, whenever she twisted, like whenever she was trying to twist Shiki, it was this phenomenon that Shiki could see and then cut. So like I assume that, and Homegirl was doing her best to twist Shiki up. So like I assume that if there was limitless, she could just like shoot a million of them and then Shiki would just get destroyed, right? So there is limits to the supernatural ability. Like there simply has to be, right, for it to make, I think, any sense. But losing the sight requirement, it makes me think like, what's the limits to clairvoyance? How far can she see? Because I would assume that there is a limit, but I don't know how big. I guess that's maybe why they're worried, because they're like, like said that she would become really dangerous. I think that's kind of what I'm thinking, where it's like, we don't really know what her limits are anymore because she's gained a new ability, and so it's like, we don't know what she can or can't do anymore because she's, it could be really far, it could be not that far, who knows? So maybe that's even why it's so scary. This is good to know, by the way. But yeah, what is my order I want to do? Do we just want to little looky at the lyrics of the different episodes we've watched, and then imagine if I planned this, and then we can do the cinema intro for 4 and then episode 4. I think that's good. Hollow Shrine is the name of chapter 4. Okay, let me real quick. Let me pull one up and just go to the lyrics here. Oh, do I actually have lyrics? I would need to have the lyrics to be able to look at them. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is chapter 1's lyrics. You like my hair? I'll probably have the pip starting now, low-key, so that people can listen to the music. So shout out the pip in the description if you're trying to get full opacity, full audio. Maybe leave the video running so you can hit your boy up. All right, focus. Like the video. Okay. The fly and float thing, I'm still not really sure what they were yapping about. I'm going to be really real. I was afraid of flapping my wings and forgot about the wind. Wait, let me look at that again. I was afraid of flapping my wings and forgot about the wind. Afraid of flapping my wings is interesting because it's like I'm afraid to fly. Okay, so I know that I can, but that doesn't like solve my apprehensions about it. It's what came to mind first was like an Icarus situation where it's like my hubris, where I flew too close to the sun, but that's actually not at all what's going on here because that was all about hubris, and like Homeboy was flying and he was having a great time, but this is, I'm afraid of flapping my wings. So it's like, I know I can, but I'm still worried about it. And then the wind. Is the wind something that helps you or something that hurts you here, right? Does it help you fly because you're flying with the wind, or does it disrupt your flying and then you tumble out of the sky? Maybe the latter, because I was afraid. Okay. Someday, despite my fear, sometime in the future. That mirage you see in the distance will reflect our future together. Mikia Shiki, question mark? Or is it just like dreaming in a more abstract sense? Because there was also the frickin' Fujo, the frickin' the person from chapter 1, the ghost lady, the blind lady, right? She was also attached to Mikia. And so she might have also been the one, right, that was dreaming of like reflecting our future together. She might have been thinking that as well, which is why she yoinky sploinkied Mikia, right? And it says Cube Amotition. It's me. I made the movie. Better. Two stranded souls draw close together. Okay. So, like, this has, like, a lot of meanings, low-key. Because Fujo had a double body, like a double thing, where there were two vessels being controlled by one soul, right? So, well, that'd be two vessels controlled by one soul, is my understanding. So it's not that. Obviously, like, Shiki, Mikia / Mikia Fujo. Ooh! Mikia Fujo. But then that implies that Mikia is a stranded soul. It could just be like stranded without you, like a romantic thing. Because I'm comfortable calling Shiki stranded. I'm comfortable calling Fujo stranded. But like Mikia just seems like some like dork. Shut up, Mikia. So like, I don't know. Stranded is such a strong word for him. But that's probably what's going on there. You'll see true sorrow spread its wings at last. Like, true sorrow? Can we calm down? That part go hard, actually, bro. When they say, oblivious. Bro, wait, that actually cook. Run it back. Well, a little bit more. I need my build up. Okay, I want to hear it. Okay. Dreaming of a midday shadow. Hard. Midday shadow. The sun's straight up above you. There ain't no shadows because it's midday. Or at least the shadows are faint. Hard to find. You got to go into like... you got to like look under your feet, bro. You got to like look in between your legs where you get that little baby shadow. Like dreaming of a midday shadow in the middle of the night. Oh, shoot. There are no shadows at night other than artificial shadows. Shadow from the moon. Okay. Promise me we'll fall into the light together. Boundary type behavior, right? Like crossing from the dark to the light. We'll fall into the light together. You'll bring me there. I don't know. Maybe. Is that the end? I don't know. Oblivious. It says it right there. This one kind of schmack. Like, just the audio-wise. Oh, we got some more. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it makes... I think this, like... We'll wander night, morning, and day. This, like... You and me, our two-stranded souls... We'll go through all these places. The stars, our dreams, the night, the day. Both sides of the boundary, perhaps, right? Like... All that behavior makes a lot of sense for chapter 1 because this was like about Shiki trying to get Mikia back, right? Which at the time made like no sense, but like understanding their relationship a bit better, we understand like how important it is to her, you know? So like it really like it makes sense for it to be so focused on their relationship, right? Breeze through the wind and flow through the water. Fly. Ooh. Ah. Kind of good. Dang, that vocalist go kind of crazy in the back. That like, I don't even know what to call it. Like opera a little bit, little like church hymny a little bit. Because I knew deep down that I was able to fly. So repeat of the previous lyrics. That sounds like the end there. Oh, I was wrong. A peaceful love is about to begin. Peaceful is a crazy word considering the... Pause. But considering the, how bloody things usually are. Like, peaceful would be like a peaceful love or a love that beckons peace. You know what I mean? Because, like, if the love is strong enough, then perhaps Shiki wouldn't need to, like... kill people anymore. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, like even if the love is like, is the love peaceful and that's the only place there's peace, or does the love make peace like in the life that's around it? You know, I'd kind of think like that'd be a byproduct of if that can fully come to fruition, where that would be like the ultimate crossing. It's like, bro, like Romeo Juliet type beat, like two people from like opposite worlds coming to meet. You know, a little bit of that energy. Also, bro, you know what's the craziest thing to me about this show? Mikia knows every I Can Fix Her girl. Mikia has gotten like attached to Fujo, Kirei, Fujino, Asagavi, Shiki, you know, like... How do you keep running into these people? And not even like once, but multiple times. He was in Fujino's backstory with the freaking like... the sports festival or whatever, and then later he was attached to Fujino trying to like you know, find her and like save her and all this stuff. Like he keeps running into these people at school, and then after he's graduated, it's like this, I'm gonna go back and save the people that I had met and like I had like graced their life with just running into them and showing them kindness, and then he comes back later and like saves them after they've been holding on to that little like iota for so long. It's like such a kind of wild thing. Such a beautiful voice. Oh, they're talking about me. Okay. I just love that chorus, bro. That's probably gotta be it, yeah. That sounds like it. Ooh, kind of a glitchy ending. I like it. Okay. 2. Let's look at 2's lyrics. Bing. No back? Okay. Hi, Shiki. I'm about to see you in that hospital bed a lot. Alright. We're praying that Mikia doesn't go Evangelion on it. Alright. In the middle of the warm winds. Okay, so this was 2. I gotta, like, remember what happened in 2 specifically. Wait, let me just scroll through 2 to remember. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're good. Yeah, get out of there. Okay. 4 winds? Wait. Wind? 4 winds? 4 winds is kind of a crazy, like, warm winds. Okay, warm winds, not 4. I was about to say 4 is kind of crazy, but okay. Has some implication, but okay. Warm winds, someone is calling out. Dawn begins. As if it is going to miss the darkness. Okay, so like a sad transition from night to day. I mean, that gives me like Shiki feelings, like Shiki meeting Mikia and kind of being like lulled or like drawn into that world. Silver Rainbow. I like that. Ooh, Silver Rainbow is good imagery. Good imagery. Really good imagery for lyrics. I like it. Dang, they got a lot of words to say this sentence in Japanese, not gonna lie. Self-explanatory. Such sorrowful scenery into light. Where I feel like this is just Shiki saying like, Mikia, this is what you do to me, baby boy. This is that impact you got on me. You're turning my sorrowful scenery into light. I feel like that this is like, you know what I mean? Her talking to him. I wonder if you could flip it and be like, if it, I don't think so, but like the thought of like, what does he think that she does for him? Other than just like, obviously he's in love with her, but like, I don't think he's got it. Like, I don't think he would say this to her, right? He don't got a sorrowful scenery that's being changed into light. She's the one that needs to be fixed. He's fine. Well, you know, he doesn't need to be I can fixed in the fun way, in the I can fix her way. But maybe he needs to be fixed, okay? Homeboy kind of a, you know, kind of crazy. I'm not gonna just let it slide that he's like normal. Because homeboy's not normal. Ooh. Secrets within the heart. Okay. Fixing my pants. Even so, I want to touch. What do you want to touch? Ooh, good line. Good line. It will be ruined upon contact is a good line. Why is it ruined? Is it ruined because you touched it or because it got touched? I think it would, because I'm assuming this is Shiki talking to Mikia, right? That's what seems to make the most sense to me. And so the thing that gets the, what is it? Beautiful thing? Is that what was said? Let me get the dialogue exact. Even so, I want to touch, but it will be ruined on contact. Wait, what do you want to? What is it that you want to touch? Pause. Little bit further, little bit further. Oh my goodness, so long. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh my goodness. I'm going back like, okay, secrets within the heart. Okay, so let's say the heart. So there are secrets in the heart. Even so, I want to touch, but they will be ruined. But it will be ruined upon contact. So let's say heart, right? Like it makes me think that Shiki is thinking to herself that like this thing is beautiful, but if I interact with it, I will ruin it, right? And so that would be like an idea of her like self-worth and self-concept and how she is a thing of darkness, of, I don't know, supernatural, of death, whatever, what have you. And that this is some beautiful thing, this heart, like the day, the normal life, whatever, and that as beautiful as it is, if she dares cross over and make contact with it, it will be destroyed, because that's the influence she has on things like that, on things that beautiful to her, on things, you know, that she can't. So she is stuck just viewing from a distance or whatever. I could see that. I could see something like that. Hesitation into the spiral. Hesitation into the spiral. Other side of the bridge across the river. Boundary. Transition. Tight beat. Singing in the rain. Is this called Singing in the Rain? I'm singing in the rain. Spring will be willed with sweet and deep fragrances. What do people search for when they wake up from their dreams? That's a good line. I don't even know how to apply that too well, but that's a really good line. What do people search for when they are like after waking up from their dreams? What do people search for? You would think that it would be their dreams, right? You dream about something, it's the dream, your aspiration, you wake up. But I think a lot of people don't search for that when they wake up, right? People compromise. They do anything but the things they actually care about. And it's largely because they feel they need to, that they don't have the time or the energy or what have you. But what do people search for? I like the strings playing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the switch up. You've brought me along. I'm still thinking Shiki. Into a bright world like this. Okay, I'm like doubling down. I'm like actively doubling down. Especially because this was chapter 2. This was like, yeah, this was their like thing. Right? This was their linking, right? I hold your back ever so gently. He's in front of her, right? The transients. You're gradually changing the transients. Into what? Ooh, of believing into light. The transients of believing. I mean, that's interesting because believing is a action. So you're changing that into light, which is like a thing as opposed to an action, right? It's like a, you know, it's a thing that, I don't want to say it has substance because that sounds weird when you're saying light, but like light is a thing. Like I have light shining on me in a bunch of different directions right now, where like I don't have believing shining on me, right? Because believing isn't like an actual physical phenomenon. So that being changed, it's like given more form or something like that by being changed into light. And so it's like I got this abstract thing in my head, these dreams, these aspirations, this belief, and then it gets shaped by you into something more like substantive, something like that. It's kind of what I'm thinking there. In the morning I wake up. I do that too. Okay, well I don't cry when I wake up. that we're a bit different there. Let me be clear. Into the future. Ooh, hold it. Okay. Is that one? Oh, soft piano. Hold. Okay, just a cute ending. Just a little cute ending. Trill. Okay. 3. Yapper. Okay, bet. Right here. July. 1998. Ever cry, never live? Life? Bet. Okay. I start walking from the silence. This one's faster than the last one. To the scenery of love yet to be seen. From silence to love. Believe in my pain. Crazy line. What do you mean by that? Continue. I want to believe in my pain beyond the night. Believe in my pain. What do you mean by that? Well, it's not just your pain. It's your pain beyond the night. So it's like the pain outside of this realm. Like the pain of like the light, maybe? Like it's like burning you? I don't know. One tender wound in my chest. My heart. Oh, wait, like low-key actually. Or no, it's the tender wound in my chest. It's where the appendix surgery was. Aha! No, that's more your stomach, right? Isn't it like way down there? My tears that I hid dropping crimson. Okay, crying blood. Okay, I'll let it slide. Dude, the crying blood thing is crazy. All right. On my cold skin. Lit. I mean, dude, the light metaphor just keeps coming back, bro. Like, this shit lit, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I kind of like that. Like, audio-wise. Ooh, the dream is near its end. Okay. So, stars are associated with dreaming, right? Which makes sense. You usually sleep during the night and dream while the stars are out, you know? And so the stardust, right? Like the astral sea, you know? Like, that's all very dreamlike imagery, you know? Yeah. Fall asleep under the stars, you know? You're looking up, stardust rains on you, and then that's very fitting. Well, and so I guess the night is kind of like perhaps like the dream, and then the day is where things are manifested, right? And so that would be kind of that line from the last one of that I kind of associate with Mikia of turning belief into light. That'd be like turning your dreams of nighttime into reality, the light of daytime. So that would be like, it's that same transition where it goes from dreams to day is the same as belief to light, right? Something like that. And then just applied most specifically to Shiki, it would be like her desire to cross the boundary, so to speak, would be that crossing period. It'd be that belief, that dream to be more of a normal person that Mikia is like drawing her towards instead of bringing her towards the day. Something like that. Hold me tight enough so I can feel I'm alive. Just choke you. You feel alive yet? Do you feel alive? Born from silence? That makes me think of Fujino a bit because her like sensation was silenced, you know? But I don't know. I still don't even know warmth yet. Depressing. Reach life. I ain't even alive yet. Man, them background vocalists go so hard. I'm a hoe for it. Ooh. 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 What is that string instrument? Okay. So that I can go in tears. Okay. To the beginning of believing in each other. Interesting. I think this is another Shiki Mikia type beat. And you could probably also apply it a bit to Fujino Mikia, because, you know. I want to carve joy and sorrow deeply. Why sorrow, bro? As a memory of the happiness? Like how is sorrow associated with happiness here? We're doing like a crazy reading of sorrow, right? Like, I want to carve joy and sorrow deeply as a memory of the happiness. So sorrow functions as part of the memory of the happiness of being here with you. So like the sorrow associated with being here with you is part of the happiness of that memory, right? That's pretty interesting to me because I'm type beat that I always think all negative emotion is always bad. You know, basically that's it. That's basically my sentence there. And so whenever somebody like does this move of like, oh, the sorrow, I want to carve that in, mixed in with the joy, and then that combined is the happiness. I usually just say like, F the sorrow, give me the joy. I'll take two joys, please, instead of like a sorrow and a joy, right? And you can go with the whole, but like, you need to know the shadow to enjoy the light. I just disagree with that. But let's play. We'll play by its rules. We'll play by its game. Continue. I think that's kind of what is meant there, though. That kind of like both of these things are part of the happiness formula. Part of what's so beautiful. It's like a beautiful sorrow. That to me is the term oxymoronic. Okay. Stardust disappears. Transitory space. Waking up. Dreams to reality. Pog. Ooh, piano. In the light that I see for the first time. Shout out Mikio. Low-key, this could be from Fujino. Kashiki been with Mikia. Fujino, but Fujino had it once in the backstory, but, you know what I mean? It's a bit of a newer thing for, well, yeah, I don't know. With your eyes and a kiss. Mwah. Please give me the trace of having been in love. I'd like to cry. Whoa, I'd like to cry for being pierced by being alive. I'd like to cry. I want to feel the pain for being pierced. Pierced is very, like, painful, striking sentiment, imagery. You know what I mean? I'd like to cry for being pierced by being alive. I guess it's like this thing where it's like, I mean, shoot, this makes me think Fujino times 2, right? Like, pierced is a pain sensation. She wants to be able to cry for pain. She wants to be able to feel pain because she wants to feel alive like a normal person. Because normal people feel pain, right? And so the distance that she has from normalcy, from having no ability to feel pain, is something she doesn't like. And so she wants to be able to cry for that. In which case, you know, yeah. So in that way, like, pain is something pleasant, is something that is desired. Well, pleasant not necessarily, but something that is desired, right? Because for alternate means. If they're associating, like, pain with sorrow, then that's like, I want to be able to cry for that. I would just say that not all crying is sorrowful, but it's okay. I like it. I like it. I like that. The piercing thing. You start walking from the silence. Yeah, especially silence is making me think a lot with the whole can't feel pain thing. Them symbols though, they're like slow, like crash, crash, crash. I like it. Alright, I think that's it for that one. I knew there was a final thing coming, bro. You're not tricking me. There's always going to be a ding at the end. Like, you're going to hit me with the ring. Alright, and then the preview. We're not going to watch the preview. It's the preview next, right? I do get a warning for the preview, too, right? Doesn't it go like, bum, 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 coming next? Doesn't it hit me with one of those? Exactly. Okay, bet. Let me pull up. I actually forgot to get it ready. Oopsies. Let me pull up the cinema intro. So let me cinema intros. We're going into 4. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get watching, man. Let's go ahead and get watching, man. Whoa. Hey. Run it back. Okay. Cinema intro 4, and then we'll jump straight into episode 4, I'm thinking. I don't think we need to recap 3. I'm feeling pretty good on 3, and we just did a bunch of stuff, so I think we're chilling. Well, I'll scroll through it for like 10 seconds just to remember, but like I'm not going to be saying anything. Episode 4, let's just look at the cinema. Well, no, let me look at 3 for like 10 seconds real quick. 3, let me just, okay, so we started judo guy, Fujino, depressed. Oh, this guy, I do remember this guy. I'm glad we scrolled so I could remember this guy. The childhood friend that ended up being disgusting. Oh yeah, I forgot there were a bunch of those scenes. Oh, yeah. With Fujino, I kind of forgot about those scenes. Low-key. The nasty ones. Yeah, that sucks. Tourniquet, appendix removal, depressing, death. Like how painful death is. I love suffering. Yay, suffering. Oh, yeah, she's literally, we even see her getting hospital treatment here. So, confirmed she's totally fine. Or, well, we'll see. I assume she's, like, pretty much totally fine. But, okay, bet. Now we look at the cinema intro. Episode 4, cinema intro. Let's get going in. 3, 2, oh wow, bang. Neko arc, brand new. I don't know who that is. I don't know who they are either. Neko arc, shut up, Neko arc. Neko arc, can we lock it in for like 10 seconds, please, and stop juice boxing? Don't meow at me. Knife throw. Oh my goodness, who's doing the rustling of the chips? Oh my goodness. Can you, like, shut your mouth? Now the knife comes out. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the smoke cross is, bro. Oh, is that the noise? Okay. Okay. You know, that kind of actually fits, though, because she was able to cut the twisty stuff, so she's able to cut noise. That seems about right, doesn't it? Okay. The Haro Shrine. Little 45-minute, a little shorter, episode 4. Let's get this going. Garden of Sinners, movie 4. Let's get this going. In a 3, a 2, a 1. Brag. Aniplex. Oh, you can have a sip. Sorry. All right. The Hollow. March 1996. January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay. Okay, so earlier, yeah. Earlier than the last one. Probably Shiki in the ambulance. He looked like he was depressed in an ambulance. That's just 101 behavior. You know, the please don't die. Oh, he's cut. He's cut on his right arm. They got a little too freaky last night. She passed out. I'm sorry. All right, focus. What is a JCS3? Dude, let me in. I literally came with you here. Come on. Fine, I'll let slide. They don't want a patient, or like the family friend of a patient freaking out next to them while they're trying to do their job, you know? Cross match? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Ow, stop doing that to me. No, that was like custom made. That's like rich. Chest wrap. Shut at the chest wrap. Or are you part of the Ryogi family? Who are you? Bro didn't even get to have a line of dialogue. Brutal. Dang, she looked crazy with no hair. Or like the hair covered up. That don't even look like her, low-key. Mika, at least get some vending machine food, bro. You gotta fuel up. Get a water. They just left her in the operating room? She's gonna get like... Is she okay? Whoa, whoa. Oh. Oh. I have no idea what that was, dude. Her soul just like tapped into like the nexus of souls or something. What even was that? Her spirit just did something crazy, bro. Were those her or was that... I don't even know. I don't even know what that was. I'm not even gonna... What was that sound? Ufotable. What happened is the question. That got Homeboy cut up and got her knocked out, you know? Oh, we're back in the soul realm. Okay, how we doing, Shiki? It's just like realm of dreams. I don't freaking know. I mean, so many of the lyrics we're talking about. Okay, let's just listen to her. She'll explain, surely. All right. Well, thanks, Shiki. There was no end. Limitless void. I would hate to be in a coma. That would suck so bad. Maybe. It'd probably suck. I don't know. I've never been in a coma. Coma cubed. Oh my goodness, if I get in a coma, write that down. Make it a vlog series. I wonder if we're gonna see Fuji or Fujo, whatever her name. Fujo, yeah. My goodness, it's crazy. Are you like in hell? This feels like you're like drifting. You're seeing some. I don't even know, bro. Like other dimensions, bro. You're sinking into like the lower planes through the astral sea, bro. Oh no, she's gonna miss graduation because she's too busy being in a coma. Is he missing graduation because he's too busy mourning for her being in a coma? Are you actually going to pay me this week? Oh, we're meeting for the first time. Okay. Chief. What are you doing? Which is the true self? Is that what you're asking? Like, which is the truer you? She said, as if I'll tell. Go move. Okay, why is there a Shiki body right there that's got eyes? Oh, no. Oh, I mean, her two selves, maybe? We're losing one of them. She's trying to stay whole. Is one of them gonna fall into that doll body, maybe? Who's waking up? Which one of her? Neither? No, yeah, thank you. You're gonna wake up. Yeah, you're gonna, if you do any long shot on her face from this angle, she wakes up every time in this scene. Which one, though? Which one? And are you with the other one? That's the question. Oh, it would suck, bro, trying to move after your body's been not moving for that long. Bro, your muscles are atrophied out the wazoo. Is that a letter written by Mikia right there? Get well soon, smiley face. The rain season starts today, but summer's approaching. Hang in there, Shiki, Mikia. And she's tripping. Can she... What is that, like residual spiritual energy? I don't know, bro. Ah. Oh, it moved... Oh, her eyes, her eyes are tripping. Wait, did she have the crazy eyes in movie 2? I think she did, didn't she? Wait, now I don't know. Because she seems like she was kind of surprised about that, right? By the eyes stuff. So maybe she didn't have the eyes yet in movie 2. I'll have to check. I don't remember. Because, yeah, she seems like this is new to her. She's seeing all this weird energy. I don't know. Oh, that's freaky. Yeah, look at her. She's tripping. She's actually tripping. She's seeing them get, like, cut apart. Ow! What are you doing? No visitors? You can't visit. I'm sorry. I need to go there right now. Unlucky. Don't worry, he'll just stand outside her room in her Steve Jobs outfit. That's what I'm saying. Like, literally just stand outside her room. Like, that's... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's walking around? Oh, okay, that's fair. She's gonna walk up to some random nurse and just start unloading crazy dialogue, and the nurse is gonna be so confused. Her eyes. Okay, so I think she tried to dig her eyes out, bro. So yeah, I think she must have just unlocked her eyes. Then what happened that triggered this, you know? Wait, what? Wait, what, 2 years? I'm confused. I missed some of that. What, tattoo arm? Who was that? It was just some random dude. That's probably important. I mean, I was not expecting the random nurse dialogue to be important too. Okay. Lock in. Is this the first time them two are meeting? Shiki is so tired. She is not having this right now. In the slightest. And you're lazy. What are you trying to do? Oh, nurse button. She was trying to call for a nurse? You aren't a, yeah, speech therapist. Doctor, but... Okay. Bet. Okay. Now. So did something happen with your family? You're alone now means you're alone from your family too, I would say. It sounds like. So maybe something happened with her family and Mikio was involved with that because he got cut on the arm. And that's what knocked her out, but also unlocked her death eyes. I mean, because that would track with the family. Like the Ryogi bloodline would want their ability to manifest in the child, I would assume. Why are you running? Oh, the rain. Has anyone ever thrown keys at me? I feel like I see that all the time in, like, TV or whatever, but I feel like that doesn't happen that often. Anyways. Oh, she's gonna take it off. No? Just go cry. Okay. The Mikia stare is crazy. Where did he go? Maybe it was a weird angle. Can you see something? I'm kind of curious if she can still see at all. I mean, she's using a. Oh no, that's a nurse. I was about to say. Yo, like, can she still see the spooky spirit stuff even without her normal vision? In which case, yeah, I think she can, and it's really bad. Okay, well. Ugh. Ugh. 1 a.m. Or maybe 4 a.m. I'm not good at reading clocks. So she's. I think she's getting hit with some crazy repercussion from her ability manifesting. And she doesn't actually need her eyes to be open for it to manifest, right? Because she's sitting with, like, her spirit or something. Oh, yeah. Is she looking out the window right now? Is that what this means? Well, because remember, the other girl was blind too. Fujo was. Fujo was blind, and she was doing all sorts of stuff. Was that Fujo that I just saw sitting in a wheelchair? I don't know. Maybe. Because Fujo saw a homeboy delivering flowers, and he just delivered flowers. So. Why? Explain why. So it's not that Shiki doesn't have it. It's not that they. Okay. Please elucidate. Okay. How can the same person have. And the same person have two different experiences when they do the same thing? I mean, that's kind of crazy. Composite individual? So, yeah, two souls in one person. Now, he's just watching. He's just having a good time. Tagging in whenever he feels like it. Oh, wow. Mikia's name? Capital Shiki said Yoinky. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think this is, yeah, her traveling through the hallways. Ow. What is... Your nature... Yeah, okay. As... okay. Just crazy. Rose is still a rose, like... LeVar, bro. Oh, that's the name of the chapter. Something temple, wasn't it? So that she can build? Okay, so it was a 2-year jump. He's really been visiting for 2 years. The nurse was... Okay, I guess that's what the nurse was saying, yeah. Wait. Oh my goodness, okay. The timeline. Lock in. The scissors, what? Oh yeah, they don't want you, like, stabbing yourself. Facts. To... Oh, okay. Ominous, ominous, ominous. Give her your best regards. Crazy sentence. What are you doing with that disc in your hand? No, where did it go? What was that thing you just did? She just did something. I don't know what. Okay. Dude, poor Shiki. She's struggling right now. And she does have a lapse in her memory. That was stated. So we can remember that. What is that? Is that normal? I don't think that's normal. What was that? Why is there like a spiritual like hieroglyph on the wall, bro? Bro, wake up. Hey. Shiki, are you like good in there? Can somebody walk in her room, please? Wellness check, wellness check. Doggy! Hungry doggy, I can see his ribcage. Whoa, weird. Oh, her family, her family. Good transition, that scared me. Yeah, she keeps seeing death. Oh, she doesn't want to see death. She's okay. So she would still see it if she took her eyes off. There would be a difference. That's okay. So her death eyes are out of control. Are they? Was this the first time they manifested? That's really the question for me. Yeah, don't wait. She's trying to take her eyes out again. You were there? Maybe she like did a glyph or something. I don't know. She's a sorcerer. Those are valuable. That's a good treasure. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because her eyes are covered and she's still seeing some things. Oh, she came as a different person. I got you. So she actually is a sorcerer. I'm gonna write the word magus down. Magus. Uh, Death Drive? Are you talking Death Drive? Magus. I got it. The accident caused your eyes to be able to recognize it. Okay. So the accident did make this enable. Okay. Heard. Oh, so she killed it. Did she kill it by doing that then? Oh yeah, because the flowers are all messed up. So if she finagles with the death lines, then they actually die. My side. So she said that she's part of the supernatural side too. I guess you're a magus, so. Losing Shiki and reviving as a different person. What happened to Big Shiki? Capital Shiki, bro? She just, like, floated away? I guess she did, yeah. That's real. I don't want to live, but I don't really want to die either. That's pretty real. For the straight thought. Oh, being in the hospital, it's like a place of death, bro. So, like, she's probably extra hoed because she's surrounded by that here. That's crazy. Rune protection. She put a rune on the door, bro. Dai? Is she dead? Is she really dead? I thought she just floated, bro. And she reappeared and said, I'm going inside you. I don't know. Mikia is literally being kept up all night. That's crazy. Mikia, get some sleep, bro. Oh, tattoo guy. Is he a zombie, bro? He's coming for her. He's coming for her, bro. Oh, the rune, the broken rune. That's the disc she has. So yeah, the thing on the wall she put there, or on the door. Or is that Capital Shiki in there? Are you in there, Capital Shiki? Dude. Is that a morgue or is that just a bed? I don't know if this guy's dead or not. Shiki, come on, hey! Why she got a doll of Shiki? That's so strange. It's got lit up eyes too. I'm so the lit up eyes are throwing me off, man. Play with the fake her? Is that what you're telling me? Hey Shiki, how you doing? I'm gonna lose if you say, hey Shiki, how you doing? That was even crazier than I could have ever guessed. English singing in the rain was the literally last thing. Like, not even on the bingo card. Oh, that's what he was humming back then. This show is so strange. Bro's just acting normal, I guess. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, it's giving her resolve to live. It's passing it over to her. It's filling up her hole, bro. Like a hole in her heart. Trust. Yeah, she's feeling it a little bit. The singing. Death is so lonely and worthless. Oh! She's actually fighting a zombie in her hospital room, bro, while he's singing. Bro only knows the choke move. You gotta like incapacitate her first, bro. Come on, cut him up. Just kill him, bro. I know you were just saying about death is lonely, but just throw it on another person. It doesn't have to be on you. Window! Yo! No! No! Oh wait, good move! Use him as a cushion. Oh, she just jumped. I don't know how she did it, but okay, go move, Shiki. Go move. Good move, I guess. Superhuman slidey on the wet grass. If it works, it works. We take those. You're just everywhere, dude. You're so strange. Oh, so it possessed a physical body, yeah. Go move. That makes sense. Oh, he's still going. What is this thing, though? Is it just some random spirit? Or is I kind of think it's low-key Capital Shiki. I don't know who this is, though. I don't know what's going on with Capital Shiki. Oh, you got some moves? What do you got? Oh, with the cigarette. That's sick. Okay, that's pretty sick. Cigarette casting is kind of the coolest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I like that. Okay, she's actually got moves. I didn't think it. Oh, just kidding. Your answer sucks, JK. Oh. Cast it again. Just spam it, bro. It is a corpse. It is a zombie. How do we take it out? Just burn the spirit? Or a virtuous monk? Because it's already dead, so you can't death it. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Okay, I like that. Yes. Lick. Oh, did you lick its blood to connect? No, it's your. No, it might be its blood because it was bleeding. It was bleeding earlier. Yeah, go move. Okay. Kill the zombie. Who is the zombie, though, you know? Dude, imagine looking out your hospital window and you see a girl fighting a straight-up zombie, dude. Did you actually just take it out with that? Oh, good move. No. You need a knife. We need to give her knife, bro. That's what I'm saying, yes! Dude, okay, good move. That's all I asked. Give her signature knife and it's over. Thank you. Now I get to finally cut my hair, dude. Bet. New me. New year, new me. Oh, she's enlightened now. Bink. Come on, hit him with a bink. Ugh. What spirit is it, though? Is it just some rando? Who are you? Yeah, he just left. What was that? Memories? What was that? Oh, it tried to possess her? Oh, something's trying to possess her. Yo, stop this. Stop it. Don't. Why you stop moving? Get in there. Oh, no, she's got it. She's got it. Okay, she is. I can't tell if she's bleeding. She's only spiritual. Okay. She's only spiritually bleeding. And it's not even her blood, low key. She really just said, like, you haven't trapped my body, you're trapped in here with me, and then got him, bro. Did you get signed in by the Ryogi family? Familiar. Whom? Oh, she's back to kill mode. Okay. I guess that would make sense. Dude, she Bing chilling. Yeah, we got Mikia around, bro. Cut to Mikia right now. Dang it. Empty cup is better than a filled cup. Shiki disappearing. Yeah. His own dream. His dream to live happy. Oh, because you're alone now. She wasn't talking about your family's gone. She was talking about Shiki's gone. That's what she meant when she said you're alone now. I get it. That was a deep cut then. That was a real deep cut then. Mikia? What's up, Mikia? Y'all gotta get better hospital security. I'm not gonna lie. I got jumped last night. By a zombie. By literally a zombie jumped me. True. Just gotta make fun of his name. That's crazy. The roses, new roses to replace the last ones. But them hoes got thorns. But those hoes got thorns. So Capital Shiki is gone, and therefore has been gone for a few episodes. So this was 4. So 3 and 1. I'm pausing this actually. You want to know why? Because I want to look at these lyrics in a second. And we're not looking at the preview. So we're gonna just disrupt the flow, okay? You're telling me that Capital Shiki's been gone for 3 and 1. I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, I guess. But it's just like, where are you? I don't know. Okay. Just had to say that. Boom. You gave me a fragment of a dream. This one was trippy. This was a trippy one. Undawning night, the night that doesn't end. Like the endless death kind of thing. Like the endless darkness. That kind of stuff, maybe. That thing that she was scared of falling into. Aria of Daybreak echoes. Bro, they're speaking crazy with this one. This one they're speaking crazy. Endless rain. Like, Future that left you makes me think Capital Shiki, but I don't know. Like, but Future is so strange to, like, I don't know. Okay. From within the endless darkness, that seems very, that makes sense. That makes sense. The fire you gave me is lighting the life. Him singing in the rain is the fire, bro. That's crazy. That's crazier than anything else here. The thing that sparked her like will to live, that gave her the strength to fight off the zombie, was him singing into the clone's ear, which is crazy, bro. She was attached to that clone then, the doll, which is kind of the control two different bodies with one personality thing that happened with Fujo. Kind of one of those. That like an extra vessel was made for Shiki by Homegirl. Okay. Per usual, the background chorus is like still my favorite part. They smile at each other. I mean, the only, like, the farewell we saw was from Capital Shiki, who left... Did they die? Did they actually die? Or did they just leave? Or I guess they might have died because leaving in the spirit world and falling, right? Because she was reaching for Capital Shiki. Shiki was going down. That fall was into the endlessness of death, right? So I guess Capital Shiki might have died there. I guess I could take that at face value. Okay. How long do the lonely yearn for togetherness? Yeah, and I totally get, like, the loneliness thing, like, they're alone, or, like, Shiki's alone would make sense, because she lost the other personality that was with her, right? And so that kind of puts her in, like, a new position, like, a completely new position for her. Which is where the new future comes from, right? The emptiness that then needed to be filled. That makes sense, that makes sense. Crazy sound. You're the one who doesn't know kindness, yet the kindness you gave me. Are you talking to Mikia here? How does he not know kindness? Does he not know kindness? Yeah, and she's talking to Mikia. You who doesn't know kindness? My ship of solitude? Dude, a myriad of Arias Echo. These words go crazy, bro. They're using such crazy words. Okay, and I'm not supposed to watch this preview because... Oh wait, it's not even there yet. They sounded like they were ending it. They're about to. I'm pretty sure I'll check for an end credit scene, but I'm not supposed to watch the preview. Let's see, I'm at 42:18. Let's see, end credit scene or just a preview? If it's just a preview, we're chilling. Nope, end credit scene. I'm crazy. Oh, it's Fujo. Is this Fujo? The other vessel maker? The other vessel guy? This guy's the guy that gave her the extra vessel. Confirmed. Hello? Yeah, this is 100%. That's what I've been saying. I'm here. Don't you worry. So you're our antagonists that are gonna make I don't know why, but you're the bad guy. Oh, you. Fujino. Wait, this is in the past. From episode 3. Oh, shoot. You ran into this guy too? My tummy hurt. Help? Wait, what did you do to her? What did that do? What did that do to her? I don't know what happened to her. Who are you? That's what I'm asking. We're on the same wavelength, dude. Dang, this guy's got a crazy Giga Chat mewing face. Oh, okay. Soren. I'll get that in a second. Okay, just kidding. The Hollow. The Hollow Shrine, that was the name of this episode. Okay, is that all the post-credit? It is. Okay. Let me grab this host name. Dude, this guy's got the craziest face to him. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. So he's the one that gave Homegirl an extra vessel. And he did that through being a magus, which I guess, or magus, I'm going to say. Which I guess makes sense because Toko is also a magus, and she's the one that's making the dolls. So extra vessel making seems to be an ability that these guys have. Gave vessel to, not vessel to Fujo. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know exactly what he did, because what, you healed Fujino looked like she was already in pain. So she's in pain right now from her appendix losing it. There's blood behind her. So did you, like, re-suppress her pain, and then she was like, and that led to her to wanting to unsuppress it, which led to the killings? I don't really know. This guy seems to be out here just, like, making problems, though. This guy seems to be our problem maker. Did he perhaps have something to do with the zombie? I wouldn't put it past the guy. He seems kind of, I don't know, he seems kind of spooky. I feel like this kind of face would definitely conjure a zombie. This is kind of necromancy type B, you know. What happened to Capital Shiki? As soon as we went, so this is Capital Shiki sinking right here. Capital Shiki says, I'm out. I'll talk to you later. And she's trying to, like, not lose her, but it doesn't work. And so Capital Shiki falls into what? Death? In order to protect her dream? This is so trippy, dude. We're, like, on the roof, like, sinking. And then this is the spirits of the hospital. So this we're good with, right? We kind of understood this because later they were saying, like, you'll be destroyed, or Choco was saying you'll be destroyed by, like, all the spirits of the hospital here. So, like, this is some random spirit of the hospital just trying to jump her, right? She's just having a smoke. But what at all could be gained by you, Mr. Arya Soren? Like, for what end are we doing this stuff? I don't know at all what you want. That's where we're at a current impasse. Like, you exist, you're causing problems, you're giving vessels to, like, ladies that are bedridden, but why? You know what I mean? You're causing problems, but why? I'm not sure what I mean, if nothing else, I'll just pin things onto the Ryogis, because why not? But I don't know. That's just such a random thing to throw it at. I got no idea, dog. And Shiki's just losing it. It's interesting. She says, like, it's so beautiful here. So she can still see without the eyes, can't she? Or no? I mean, probably not. I think she can still see into the spirit world, or, like, the death world, right? Yeah, I think she's saying this in a more abstract sense, rather than specifically outside this window. Yeah. Dang, it's, like, crazy. She's realizing how alone... Is this Fujo? I'm going to say... Fujo! She's realizing how lonely it is to be a human being, because for the first time in her life, she's alone. Because she lost Capital Shiki. Right? That seems to kind of be the case here. And wait, the random nurses, let me just hear what they were yapping about again. Were they literally saying, like, it's been 2 years? I think that's literally what was being said here. Yeah, it's been 2 years, you know. And they were saying, like, how romantic it is that he kept, like, showing up. Puppy-kun will be able to see her soon. Okay, so yeah, they were saying, like, he's gonna be back to hang out with her, even if it's been 2 years. Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah. They're just yapping, spilling, like, random information, and Homegirl's just listening in the back. And then this was the tattoo guy that got possessed later. So I think he's dead. He's dead. This is him dead. This is him perishing. Yeah. There's a little bit of, just a little bit of, this is going to be important later. Don't forget. What was going on here, though, man? Was this just her getting jumped by the spirits? Wait, I don't trust that bird. I do not trust that bird. I don't even, I just saw a bird. I do not trust the bird. Excuse me? That's probably been, I don't know, compromised. It's a compromised spiritual bird. Do not trust the bird. The two of you. No longer, though. No longer, right? Because Shiki, capital Shiki's dead. Composite individual personalities. Okay. Most definitely does leave some unanswered questions. You say he's always sleeping. Yeah, this entire section, I had no idea what they were yammering about. Let's just see. So, did Capital Shiki, like, suicide and took that memory with him? More or less? Because there was a bit of memory loss, right? And it's like, her chest is open just like a hole. Is that kind of because Capital Shiki burst out, and so that's what opened up her chest, like, metaphorically? It's kind of what I'm feeling there. Which then has, like, ruined her like, self-concept is, like, in shambles. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, and she says that, and she realizes that this at the end when she says, like, I won't let you have Ryogi Shiki. Which is kind of interesting, because she's defining herself through possessing herself, right? So it's like, I am my I won't let you have this piece of property that is Ryogi Shiki. And that's how she, like, has defined herself. That's kind of fun. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Sucks to be alive in this way. I can totally see why I wouldn't want to just see everyone die around me at all times. Yeah. This show is so strange, bro. A little bit of will to live. This I liked. This I liked. We can just talk about this. Bro, this whole thing of, like, it's like, I don't want to live. I don't have the will to live, but that doesn't mean you have the will to die. It just puts you into a space between. Bro, speak about the space between. That's been, like, a recurring subject here. Where it's like, the space between the supernatural and the natural, or, like, the non-supernatural, right? The boundary, this, like, liminal spot, this, like, ambiguity. She's, like, living in here, in that spot, right? Between wanting to live and wanting to die. She doesn't want either. She's wantless. She's empty. She's hollow, right? And Toko is like, don't you see, like, how, like, you're lucky for that. You're lucky to be empty because it gives you infinite potential to be fulfilled, which is kind of true, right? I said the empty cup thing. I don't remember who that comes from, but that's like a famous quote or something, or like a freaking metaphor or something, a parable maybe, of like, an empty cup is more useful than a filled cup because it can be filled with anything, right? Like, would you rather have an empty cup or a cup of soup? Give me the empty cup. Because you can put anything in it. I'm more of a soup cup Andy, because I can drink the soup and then, like, still have an empty cup now. But, like, the idea is fun, right? And so I think that's kind of what Toko is, or freaking, yeah, Toko is saying to Shiki of, like, you have potential to be filled, and that is incredible, right? Which then Mikia comes in. Yeah, can I call you Miki? Mikia ends up fulfilling while he's not even there, because she's given Shiki a separate vessel, which is the doll vessel in her house. Kind of sus, but then Mikia is able to whisper in its ear, singing, to give her, like, by proxy, something to live for. Very strange. It's like she's attached, she's made like a freaking funnel and put it into this doll so Mikia can put a bunch of will to live into it, and then it funnels into this vessel, into this Shiki. It's kind of what was going on there. Yeah, you don't need will to live to, like, keep living. That's the nice thing. You just need to not die, right? Because you're already alive. You're passively alive, and so you don't need to even want to live or have a reason to live to keep living. Because that's your current state, right? It's like, an object in motion stays in motion. Like, unless you have a will to stop motion, you're going to stay in motion, you know, until you die naturally, of course. But, like, that's the thing. Like, when you're, yeah. So this is absolutely true. And I think this is how a lot of people live. Well, not necessarily, but I think there are people that live like this. You don't have a reason to live, but you say you're scared of death. I mean, low-key, I feel this way a lot of the time. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't even know what's propelling me forward, other than, like, well, you know, it's like a Maslow hierarchy of need type situation. I don't want to starve because starving is painful. I don't want to be dehydrated and die because that's very uncomfortable and painful. I don't want to be killed by random things, right? I don't want an axe murderer to get me because that would be very painful and not a pleasant experience, right? It's like these purely physiological bodily needs are this fear of death. It's like, that doesn't mean I want to be alive. That just means I don't want to die because it would be painful. So you're motivated by, like, you're motivated to keep living out of not out of a desire, a positive desire to live, but out of avoiding a negative experience of death. That's super real, bro. And so, but it's also not ideal. I think it would be a much better lived experience to live in positive ways that are life affirming, which then means you're actively choosing life every step of the way. So I agree with this being a pushback of, like, you can't choose between life or death and you're balancing yourself on the boundary. Yeah, it's like, no, we gotta commit to life. Committing to death kills you. Not committing to anything just leaves you as directionless and motionless, or, like, unmoving, no acceleration, no deceleration, right? But if you choose life and you affirm life, then you're pogging your pants. That's my philosophy. So basically, pog. Yeah, fill yourself up. Pause. Okay. I can't believe she really had the knife and said, hey, Shiki, catch, and then just threw a knife at her. Like, that's so real. You're so real for that. If those things are going to possess me. So she warded the room so that they couldn't possess Shiki, and so they had to possess something else to get to Shiki. Why do they want to kill Shiki, though? I guess they kind of wanted to possess Shiki, because then Shiki let herself get possessed and then killed them by stabbing her spiritual self, you know? Like this was a spiritual stab. You can hear it. It's a spiritual stab, you know? This is pretty sick. This imagery. Woo. So yeah, all the, like, the disapparate spirits that have, you know, possessed into her being, she's just, like, eliminated. And those are just the random spirits of the hospital, right? I'm just, capital Shiki dead? Give me subtitle browser. Shiki. Let me just type Shiki. Okay, it's a bit of a waste to lose those eyes. Wake up, Shiki. I can understand your discomfort after losing Shiki and reviving as a different person. But did Shiki-kun really die for nothing? Yeah, she does say that. So, how did she die? Did she just let go after the accident to, like, for the purpose of the dream? And what was this accident, bro? I don't know what the accident was. I don't think we got told what the accident was, other than it was the thing that, like, oops, put that back into place. Other than it was that thing which, like, activated her eyes, right? So, you know, and it had something to do with her family, probably, because it, you know, I guess, I don't know. I'm kind of guessing, right? The accident 2 years ago caused her eyes to be able to recognize such flaws. So I assume that was the point of the accident, and it wasn't actually an accident, because her family I'm kind of completely guessing, but, like, the Ryoki family would probably have a reason to want her bloodline ability to activate. Nothing is perfect, so everything has a desire to break down and rebuild from scratch. A little bit of deconstruction. A little bit of reconstruction. This is real. Yeah, that's super real. Death. I said death drive. That's probably a step. That'd be a step further, I think, but you can kind of maybe associate something like that in there. So yeah, you're recognizing the inner desire that things have for deconstruction as part of the process of reconstruction. And so you're able to take advantage of that by activating the deconstruction and deconstructing them, aka killing them. I'm not killing you, I'm just deconstructing you. Trust. And her being close to death is her being in that liminal space, right? After the accident, like in the coma type deal. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is purposefully done by her family in order to like manifest that thing. You know what I mean? Hmm. And then she's saying like, "What? You can't commit to this? You can't commit to this world of death perception, bro? You've been from here. These are your streets. You can't do this Mikio stuff or like live in that world. Like this is your world." And what a good counter. I don't have the will to live. Stop pushing on me. I like that. I feel that sometimes. It's just like, I don't need to listen to you because I don't even want to be alive. That's such a dub. That's such an OP counter. Which is why it's so important that we have to want to be alive. We have to like life affirm. Because otherwise this is what we become. And I'm not trying to just be a hollow, like sad thing. You know what I mean? Bet. Dude, what else even happened in this one? This was kind of a shorter one. 45 minutes, right? Pretty... We had the hospital situation. We lost Capital Shiki. Capital Shiki question mark died in order to, like, protect his dream. They use masculine with Capital Shiki. Not a dual personality, but two composites, or two individuals as a composite, which is kind of something I feel like I was thinking back then as like a opposite of Fujo, where Fujo had one personality, two bodies. Shiki had two personalities, one body, but now one of those personalities is gone, so we just have Shiki, who then has to learn how to like build a future off of herself now. Shout out Mikia for that. And but low key, freaking Toko made a separate vessel for her that Mikia was whispering sweet nothings to in order to help her out. So now she's gone from being two personalities in one body to being one personality in one body, but there's also kind of low-key a separate body that's making things happen. Though I don't think she's controlling it as much. It's just kind of attached to her in her freaking in Homegirl's room. Which is like a kind of crazy thing. Like, I don't really want my soul to all be aligned to a doll version of me that is in somebody's basement. That's really weird. So, yeah. Your family, no idea what's going on with these bozos. They just kind of appeared and don't do anything. So it's like, what is going on with y'all? What do you want? What do you want? And also, spooky guy at the end, what do you want? I don't know. But bro's got the craziest, like, mewing streak going on. Is mewing still funny? I don't know. Honestly, I think that's where I'm at for this one, though. Curious to see where this guy's gonna go specifically, what he wants. Curious to see what the freaking Ryogi family wants. Shiki herself, learning to live, learning to have things that are worth living for, right? Which, shout out Miki up per usual. But that seems to be where we're at. No, we're not doing a preview for this one because I was told that it's kind of spoilery. So we'll just be jumping into the next one blind. What's the title? I'm gonna look. Paradox Paradigm. Okay. No idea. That's about what I would expect at this point. But yeah, honestly, I think that'll do it for this one. Episode 4 of Garden of Sinners. On to the next episode 5. Of course. If you made it this far into the video, I would assume that you enjoyed it, which means that you should probably like the video to let me know you know how it goes. But until then, how does the rest of the intro go? Or the outro? Like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you are new, blah, blah, blah. Comment below if you have anything to say, or join the Discord and talk to me or other Garden of Sinners fans there. But until then, until the next episode, that's like every time. I will be seeing you then.